Welcome back. Well, if you love soup, and who doesn't, we have just the event for you. It's a great benefit this Thursday. You can sample gourmet soups created by Denver's premier restaurants. They'll warm your belly and your heart, and it's all in an effort to try to keep Colorado children healthier. Chef Matt Selby of Vesta Dip and Grill back with us in studio this morning to talk more about the soup. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's start souping, because normally souping takes a while, right?
Souping does take a while, you know, and actually the thing that took the longest was these 5-hour tomatoes.
So those are roasted slowly?
Slow, very low temperature, 200 degrees, 5 hours. You could even lower the temperature if you wanted to.
And these are Romas, just sliced
Roma tomatoes,
half-inch or so?
drizzled them with some extra virgin olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and I put the basil over there.
All right, so
once
now,
that's done,
what'd you put in there, a little oil?
A little bit of vegetable oil in a hot pan, and then we're going to add some chopped garlic.
Big chunks, though. It's not like minced garlic. You have some.
Yeah, I like to sliver it. I like to really get some good caramelization on the surface of the garlic. And we're going to puree it anyway, so whether or not it's chopped or fine or whatever, doesn't really matter.
And these guys go in at high heat. That's where we start with the garlic and onion.
Into that hot oil.
Right. And how long will they normally simmer before you add more ingredients?
You know, we're just going to get them translucent, so it's going to take like 2-3 minutes at that. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Can't go wrong.
Getting a little bit of a little bit more high heat in there.
Okay.
Let those get translucent. You know, keep stirring them around.
Right.
Once those do that, then what you can do is just add the tomatoes.
Okay, so the tomatoes roasted for 5 hours, then you added the olive oil, or the
olive oil was on there to start. Just a little bit of olive oil to roast them with.
And what do you have on here? A little basil?
A little bit of basil.
That wasn't roasting, or was?
That was, but then I added some fresh, just to kind of, you know, liven up those flavors.
Got it.
So all those flavors will roast into those tomatoes.
It just smells so good over here. The garlic, the onion, the roasted tomatoes.
We're just getting started. It's the best. Get that stirred around in your pot. And then to that, all you really want to add is some cream.
Okay.
Some heavy cream.
This is heavy cream, okay. Now, I was telling you, as we started to get ready for the segment, I'm always worried about cooking soup, because I always think it takes a day or two. It takes forever. But you say you can cook it short or long.
Well, you know, like this soup will simmer for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. This is a little bit of white wine. White wine,
okay.
And we're just going to, you know, leave that alone. We're going to let that simmer for 20-30 minutes. And then we'll season it. We'll add some butter. We'll season it with some salt, some pepper. Now, the trick with that is, you know, you talked about length of time.
Right.
Get the soup prepared and then maybe let it sit in your refrigerator overnight. 24 hours will really help build those flavors so that it's really good to go.
Time helps.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about the white wine?
Absolutely.
What kind? Do you have different that you like to use?
Ones that you like.
Really?
If you like the wine, use it. Don't use the cheap stuff. Don't use the cooking stuff. Don't buy the, you know, the cooking wine. If you've got a good bottle of wine that you would drink, cook with it.
Put it in there. Okay, so our final ingredients?
A little bit of butter. And then all you do with that is, like I said, you let that simmer 20-30 minutes. And then, you know, everybody has a blender at home or a food processor, margarita maker, what have you. Just puree up your soup.
Right.
Puree it. Like I said, set it aside, but then really this is the final product.
Yeah, the final product is a beautiful color.
You'll see it's a nice red.
Yeah. I should tell people, I should pour this out real quick, that the event is called SOUP, and it stands for Shots Offer Unrivaled Protection. It's a fundraiser for Colorado's Children's Immunization Coalition, and it is coming up Thursday night at 6 to 9 at the Cable Center at the DU campus. The recipe for the soup is on our website at tothedeuce.com. Click on Daybreak. So you plated that?
Plated that. You know, we'll just tear some basil. Throw it on top of there. You want to give that a try?
And it looks as good as I bet it's going to taste. We're going to taste it in a sec.
Cool. And, you know, tickets are still available. So if people go to the website or call in, they can still get a ticket to this great event.
Great. Come on out and help. Matt, thanks. It smells great.
We
appreciate the insight.